and we're going to reheat these iguanas back to life. This guy was frozen to death in the cold last night. That one?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
We're gonna go as quick as possible. Okay, we got him. We're gonna set him in the sink, and we're gonna start filling the sink up right now. He's still totally lifeless when we hold him like this. Oh my gosh, guys, look at him. He's twitching. He's twitching back to life. What is up, everyone, and welcome back to the channel. I hope all of you are having just an absolutely amazing day. I hope everyone had an absolutely amazing Christmas. My Christmas was great. I got to spend it with the family. We did a bunch of great stuff. But for today's video, well, last night it was down to 43 degrees. And what does that mean? Well, in Florida, that means it was pretty darn cold for all of us, and it means iguanas are falling from the trees. Here in Florida, we have invasive green iguanas, and when it gets down into the low 40s, well, the iguanas start getting cold stunned, they start falling from the trees, and they're basically lifeless. They're basically in a coma, and when they actually warm back up, they come back to life, but some of them are not so lucky. So we're actually gonna be going to the backside of my property today to see if we can find some of these green iguanas that are cold stunned, fallen from the trees, and we're going to reheat these iguanas back to life. It is gonna be absolutely insane. I've never reheated an iguana back to life. It's gonna be absolutely amazing. But before we do that, well, we've got some updates. I've got to show you guys some stuff. So if you look right here, I've got this big, incredible enclosure here. Now, obviously, it doesn't look like much right now at this point, but this is actually a big corn crib, and it's got this big roof right here. So I'm gonna put a picture up right now on the screen. That is what this is gonna look like fully assembled. Well, that picture is actually this exact enclosure here. I haven't decided where exactly I'm gonna put it, what I'm gonna put in it, but I got a great deal on it from Mario over at ZWF, so I decided to buy it. I decided it was gonna be just an absolutely amazing addition to the zoo. Guys, let me know right down below what you think of that. And I've got one other update for all of you, and that is this. If you guys remember this enclosure, the roof was completely messed up on it. The thatch was completely garbage, so I just had this rethatched yesterday. So now this is gonna be an incredible bird enclosure right here. It's gonna match everything else we have going on here. Very tropical, looks amazing. Let's head on in right now. We're gonna go on in. When there's actually an animal in here, it's gonna feel just like they're under a tree, because they literally are under a tree. Tiki huts are made of palm fronds. They're all woven together. You can see that the leaves are still fresh. They're not brown yet because they're still, you know, alive, but soon enough they'll turn brown. But it looks absolutely amazing. We've got some work to do in here. So now that I got to give all of you some updates from around the house, you get to see the new thatch that's on the roof. You saw my giant corn crib. We're gonna head to the back avocado grove where I've seen some iguanas. And if there is any cold stun iguanas that we find back there, hopefully we'll be able to reheat them back to life. Well, I'm back here in the avocado grove, and because there are some canals nearby, I actually have iguanas that wander into my yard. I see them up on the front of my property, and I also see them back here in the avocado grove. In avocado season, the avocados literally come tumbling down, and they're all over the ground, and the iguanas here actually love to eat them, and at nighttime, they hang up in the trees. They hang out now. Oh my gosh. Look at that. I just walked into a spider web. This is a little crab spider. Guys, I'm normally afraid of spiders, but these right here, I'm not really afraid of. Okay, and then he just fell. He left. Okay, let's get this spider web out of here. So we should have a pretty good chance of finding some iguanas. It's only 50 degrees out right now. It's a little bit cold for me, and it's windy, so we should have some iguanas that, wait, I see it on the camera. There. Oh, I see one. Oh my gosh, look. Guys, our first cold stun iguana. I saw him literally in the lens. I saw the change of green. Oh my gosh, is this guy okay? Oh, this one looks like he's totally, looks like he didn't make it. It looks like he totally froze over. Look at his eyes. His eyes are a little cloudy, and when they turn this dark brown color, that means that they didn't make it. This guy was frozen to death in the cold last night. This is so terrible to see. Now, iguanas are an invasive species, but I don't like to see them die. I absolutely love iguanas. Well, this guy is full of mites, and well, there's some native raccoons and possums that would probably love to snack on an iguana, so we're just gonna leave that little guy right there, you know. Normally I do bury them, but I do have raccoons and possums here, and I'd rather them, you know, munch on a dead iguana than eat some of my own lizards. So now that we found that little guy, it's really sad that he did not make it. Sorry about the light. Oh my gosh. Well, we're off to actually a pretty good start. Number one, because that green iguana is invasive, you know, he's really not supposed to be here. And two, we know that there are iguanas here, and last night it got really cold. So we're gonna continue the search in the avocado grove back here, and hopefully we'll find some iguanas we can save. Well, I've been searching back here for probably about 30 minutes now. I really haven't seen anything else. I saw one iguana like way up, but that tree is like, he's like way up on the top of that tree, and I'm definitely not climbing up there. But I recruited the help of my dad and my grandpa because this is 2 acres of avocado grove. It's, you know, a lot of area back here. So I recruited them. They're looking as well, all up in the branches, because when these iguanas are frozen, they're gonna be stunted in place. They're either gonna...
You got one over here.
You got one?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, so like I was saying, the iguanas will be either frozen in place or they're gonna fall down. Let's see. Sorry, it's really bright. Oh yeah, look at them. Guys, look at it. Wait, let's adjust the lighting. Look at them, guys. There's an iguana right up in those trees. Well, I'm passing the camera off to my dad. I'm gonna climb up right now. We're gonna go as quick as possible. Okay, we got him. I think he's alive. I'm not sure if he's totally dead because like you guys saw the other one was totally dead. His eyelid's barely working. If you look at his eyelid, it's barely opening. Guys, this iguana's alive, but he could be too severely stunted, guys. So we're gonna have to take this guy inside right now, and we're gonna put him in the sink, and we're gonna slowly warm the water and hopefully bring him back to life.
1 minute, 37 seconds later.
All right, guys, we're back in the kitchen, and we're gonna actually get ready to reheat this iguana back. And I decided the best way to do it is actually we're gonna stick him in the microwave for about 30 seconds. And yeah, that's what we're gonna do, guys. Let's go over. We're gonna stick them in the microwave right now. We're just gonna, no guys, I'm just kidding with you guys. I would never do that to a poor iguana. We're gonna heat them up in the sink. I decided to do the Zach Ketchum method, do the same exact thing. So we're just gonna take him right here. We're gonna put him in the sink right now. And we're gonna turn the water to warm. Now the one thing is, whenever you're reheating any stunned animals is, you never ever want to immediately give them the hottest water, because then you'll put them into shock. They're going from really cold to really hot. You don't want to do that. You want to gradually raise the temperature, and that is how you successfully do it without killing the animal, is by gradually moving them from cold to warm. So we're going to set this guy right here. I'm sorry, buddy. We're going to set him in the sink, and we're going to start filling the sink up right now. We're on the warm setting right now. We're just going to kind of move over to the mid setting, and we're just going to wait for this water to warm up. And hopefully once the water warms, we'll be able to bring the iguana back to life. We're actually slowly warming this water up, and the iguana is starting to move. Look at him. Look at him. He's starting to come back to life. Look at it. He's still totally frozen, as you can see. He's still totally lifeless when we hold him like this, but I feel, if you guys could feel him right now, he's giving off some muscle spasms. His dewlap is moving. So we're just going to put him back in. We're going to rest him right up here. By resting him up here, he's not going to actually drown. But we're just going to slowly warm him back up, guys, and we're going to see if we can save his life. Oh, I feel him vibrating. So, guys, what I want you to do right now is go comment down below a name for this little iguana right now. You know, when we're done with him, we're not going to be able to re-release him into the wild. That is because green iguanas are an invasive species. If we were to re-release him back into the wild, well, that's illegal to do so. So we're going to have to find a home for him. So we're going to, oh my gosh, guys, look at him. He's twitching. He's twitching back to life. Guys, he's coming back to life. Look at him. He's moving. Guys, this is incredible. Look at him. He's moving. We were bringing him back to life. This is insane. Okay, we're going to put him back in the water. Guys, this is the craziest thing I've ever seen. I have never reheated an iguana back to life, but this is so cool to actually save this iguana right here. And not only are we saving his life, but we're also removing an invasive species from the environment. My method is working. The warming method is working. He's slowly coming back to life. Look at this. He still hasn't gained oh, his eyes just opened for the first time. His eye just opened up and he is slowly moving. We're literally reheating stone cold, frozen, lifeless iguanas back to life. We're going to put him back in here again, and we're just going to slowly start taking that water and we're going to move it on him. And guys, I'm thinking in about 10 to 15 minutes, this guy is going to be reheated. We left the water here. Now we're just going to turn the water back on. We're going to move him and we're going to get it a little bit warmer. The water could be slightly warmer. And by warming the water, we're going to warm him more and bring him back to life. Guys, I have some incredible news. If you look towards the front of his legs, look, he's starting to breathe again. Before he wasn't breathing, but now he's taking large, deep breaths. So that means his organs are starting to work. Oh my gosh, he's coming back. Hi, buddy. Oh my gosh, he's moving. He's back to life. Check this out. The iguana has been revived. He hasn't gained full momentum, but as you can see, he's active, he's back moving, and he is gonna be just okay. From what I see, he was just cold stunned. This happens every year in Florida. But let's head out right now over to my pool deck so you guys can see him in the full light. I'm so happy we were able to revive him. We're gonna bring him on out just like this, and you guys can truly see right now. Let's set him up right here. We're gonna set him up right here in the sun, and you guys are gonna be able to see right there that he is back to life. He is completely revived. He's a little bit tame right now, but this obviously is a wild iguana. So this guy is not going to stay tame for long. I'm sure soon enough he's going to want to run. And guys, I'm so glad we were able to revive this iguana. And I actually have a friend that has been wanting a new pet iguana. So I'm actually going to give him a call up, and we are going to place this iguana in a great home where he's going to live the rest of his life. Because again, we cannot re-release these back into the wild because they are an invasive species. And that, my friends, is going to end today's episode. I hope all of you did enjoy watching today's video where we actually revived this green iguana back to life. Guys, if you enjoyed today's video, please make sure to give this video a thumbs up. Comment down below what you thought about reheating this frozen iguana back to life. And guys, if you are not subscribed already, you want to see more crazy animal rescues, you want to see tigers, lions, turtles, and tortoises, well, what are you waiting for? Go right now and hit that subscribe button and tap that little notification bell, and you all will be notified whenever I post